Laura is an ex-corporate lawyer who was at the top of her game and was a sort of high-functioning, dysfunctional person whose life in the first series, right at the beginning of the first series, kind of explodes in one fell swoop, almost in the course of 1 or 2 days. She kind of loses everything: her marriage, her life, the kind of essential kind of trappings of her life, which had been, she realises, fairly vacuous trappings, with the exception of her husband. So the combination of factors had a sort of rolling effect for then, which catalysed change for her, enormous life change. And so the first series is, of course, about someone finding their feet and moving to another part of the world, being closer to nature and understanding, finding love again, and finding what community actually meant, and rediscovering her family.
Laura Gibson. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. We're about to make a terrible, terrible mistake. But don't worry, there's a solution.
In the first few scenes of this new series, she's volunteered to help construct latrines in deepest Africa. And she is even unsuccessful when it comes to that, I'm afraid. So we find that this is not really working out for her. She's too much of a control freak for this to work. She's not able to kind of work in the spirit of well, ironically enough, in the spirit of community. She's not very good at teamwork. So we see her having to re-engage with the idea that she might need to, what do I do now? Her second marriage has failed. She has a disenchanted daughter back in Pearl Bay with whom she decides she needs to reconnect. So we find her very quickly making the move back to Pearl Bay, albeit temporarily in her head. But as circumstances would have it, and as Seachange circumstances would have it, she finds herself kind of unwittingly staying longer and longer and longer.
Reason for visit?
I just need to see my daughter.
Family? Go through. Oh, lots changed in 20 years.